About 3000 years ago, Russia was a land of snow covered mountains, densely located forests. Early settlements of the Slavs came to the Russian Empire. Then it was transferred into a Soviet Union. Then it was transferred to the modern Russian Federation. The early Slavic roots, earlier tribes along the Volga, Don, and Napier River, they were settlers through Vikings. The Vikings, after the Vikings age, then there came the age of Rus dynasty, the Kievan Rus dynasty, which was formed by Vladimir I, who was baptized in 988. They were pagan god followers, but they were converted.
I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
By the conversion of the Pope and Byzantium, converted his state to Christianity. The state flourished. But in the 30th century, the Mongols, under the leadership of Batu Khan, attacked Kiev. The Mongols plundered Russia and even the Moscow. Everything was burnt down. The Mongols, under the flagship of Golden Horde, ruled over Russia. They were collecting taxes, and the principalities paid the tribute to the Mongols. Then the Mongols reached near their decline in 1480. Ivan III had got the control of Russia, and Russia is now an independent empire. After the starting of the Romanov dynasty by the Mikhail I Romanov, Russians became independent from the Mongols. Russia was progressing under the Ivan the Terrible, but at severe human cost. Ivan the Terrible, Ivan the IV, was a cruel person, but he modernized, and the empire reached its heights in the reign of Peter the Great. Peter the Great industrialized the Russia and expanded it across the Siberia, Baltic, and Caucasus. He and his wife Catherine I ruled the Russian Empire well and modernized the Russian Empire. Industries reached at its height, and revolutions were created in the field of agriculture and industry. New mills were opened, and the science was progressed as the University of St. Petersburg was opened in the reign of Peter the Great. Russia was given the new hope of education and authority. Even the science progressed in the reign of his wife Catherine I. So Catherine I saw the dream of expanding her empire. Napoleon in 1812 entered into Russia, a biggest mistake in the history of Europe. Napoleon was defeated by Russia's harsh cold and determination of the Russian soldiers. So Napoleon had to retreat back into the Europe. In the era of serfdom in 1861, the Russian people got good hope, and they were free of the nobles and elite of the Russia. After losing the battle with Japanese, the Russian people were very much worried of the decline of the empire. So the Lenin, he removed the fleet of the Russians and ended the 300 years old Romanov dynasty. So the Bolsheviks seized the power and erupted, ending years of Romanov rule. Lenin progressed the Russia under the same principle as the Lenin's Joseph Stalin progressed the Russia and won the war for Russia in World War II. Stalingrad, the city of the resistance for Russia. So the Russia industrialized, sent Sputnik into the space, starting a new era of space dynasty, space control over all of the world. Russians progressed in every field, but the Tsar declined in 1991 after Cold War. USSR was broken, so the Russians have to again come alive, and within 10 years Russia progressed again. Now the Russia is the world's biggest economy.